What's going on, everybody? Listen, unfortunately, season finale, Creature Commandos. This is our review, what we think about the episode, what we thought about the season in general, and the future. Is this good enough to start a new DC universe? We'll get into that. So grab your chairs, pull that thing up to the table. Let's talk about Creature Commandos in the future of DC. Let's go. All right, listen. Season finale. Season's come and gone. I'm going to talk about it, but I'm not by myself, obviously. I got my main DC number one fan, Mike.
What's happening?
He is not high off of candy, people. No, he has
No. I'm good. I'm straight good.
You good? All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, Mike.
Yep.
It's here.
I know it's over.
It's over.
Okay, it was a good but short ride. It was like a straight bullet train. It came in fast and it got where it wanted to go, and then it's done.
Poof.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you stay for the mid or the end credits?
Oh yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, not
Spoiler
that
alert.
Spoiler alert. Yes, this is a spoiler-free review. What we overall thought of the episode. What you got, Mike?
What do I got? Spoiler free?
No, we're going to talk about spoilers, man.
Okay, full spoiler.
As we're recording this, we're recording this on Monday, 5 days after it premiered. Whoops. If you haven't seen it yet, that's your own fault.
Okay. I think Nina Mazursky has the most brutal backstory of anybody.
You think so?
Yeah. Okay.
No,
okay. Most tragic.
Okay. I don't know, man. I feel like if you were trying to find a cure for cancer, and then you agree with the wrong people, and they kill your daughter and your wife, and they put your hands in their blood, and then put you in a radioactive machine.
Okay, that is more brutal, but not more tragic. He straight decided okay, I'm gonna break bad and be a gangster. He went full Walter White.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have happened if whatever. All right.
If he had just left his daughter, be homeschooled, she'd have a completely different situation.
She's a fish, Mike. Or she was
a fish. And she would have been good. He was like, no, she needs socialization.
Yeah,
she needs to be bullied.
I think I speak for everyone here who's an introvert and doesn't want to go out. No. No.
He's like, see that Nirvana poster in your room? Yeah, you need to understand what those lyrics are. You're going to school.
Oh no, not Nirvana.
Yep.
This is dangerous. Here we are now. Oh man. I mean, her story was sad. I mean, her mom just It's tough because I kind of get where she's coming from, but also it's messed up because you don't. Obviously, I'm not a parent, so I can't say I have the experience. But from a mother's perspective and seeing their child suffer and just see them go through tough obstacles at that young of an age, it can be difficult to see. I get it, but she just had the complete wrong mindset of it.
Postpartum is a real thing. It kicks in some ladies, and it's brutal. and like that I was like, that's what that is. But like the fact that she left and just like split single dads and like making sure it's done, like sometimes you just gotta push through and just make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Just you just do.
And he did everything he could.
Yeah.
He did everything he could. He wasn't like a crazy mad scientist or like a dad with so many rules that she. No, he wanted the best for her. He wanted to he wanted her to have a normal life. It's just.
I'll give you a hint. The best gig in the universe is being a girl dad. It's amazing. I love it. And you kind of like get wrapped around their finger in like the best way, and you just always want to see him do good. And like the fact that he was able to like save her life when she was drowning, the reverse of suffocating, when she got mutated into the fish, and he put her in like the sink of water, and like the relief on his face and his voice when like she started breathing again was it was nice. It's just so far the best dad in the DCU.
Yeah, because we're so used to like, oh, he's gonna be a terrible father, a terrible human being. No, it's he wanted to do everything for her and wanted to keep her happy, and just.
And then she ran away. She got bullied like hard.
She was crawling in her skin.
Oh. Yeah, but she needed hybrid theory. She would have been fine. No, like, you don't understand. I am crawling in my skin. My wounds, they will not heal. Fear is what I felt. Confusion.
If whoever's watching, if you guys didn't watch our episode of us talking about the Linkin Park album, the new one from Zero, please go watch it, because Mike with the line of the whole night. Oh, that was funny. I had to say it, though.
It's what? Confusion, consuming. I forget now. Yeah, dude, she needed some hybrid theory in her life. Jeez.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Anyway, so we got her backstory. Tragic.
Yes.
And then they flash forward to them getting to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Them seeing something on the cameras, but we don't know what.
Yeah.
But then we get, but the whole mission gets stalled because the lover boy himself, Frank, my love, I see, and just immediately shoots him.
I got right before that though. Like I gotta give him props. He showed restraint and didn't kill the cab driver. He got out of like the little cab, and I was like, he's gonna kill him. I was like, oh, he didn't kill him. Good for you, Eric. Good.
Just talking about his love, just like, I love her warm skin. It's for me. We're meant to be together, right? Oh, I need to see him in live action, bro. I really do.
She straight like just shoots him and spits on him.
Calls him a stalker, and then just walks away. I mean, yeah, he is.
Dude, I love the bride. Yeah, like I don't know who I want to see more, like the bride or Frankenstein. Like
I want to see Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I want to see. I need this. I told you I need a limited series, 8 episodes of Hand and Flag. I want to see it. I need it in my life. I need it just for them to go bicker at each other like a bunch of like two idiots just having a coffee, talking about stupid shit. That's just what they are.
I'd watch it.
I'd watch it too.
Him sitting next to Flag's hospital bed, feeding him.
Or just putting his I can say him putting his feet up on him and just talking about true love. That's what I could say. I can see that happen.
Yeah, no, I think thank God for David Harbour, and I think Frankenstein was kind of like the wild card for the whole series for me.
Yeah.
and I want to see where it goes. Definitely. So the bride shoots him, and he's like kind of out of it. Um,
Yeah, you don't see him until the end.
yeah, exactly. And like, yeah, she's like straight shoots him in the heart.
Which she should know it's not gonna kill him.
It
You
takes him
would,
out for a while.
Mike.
But Kev.
The man is made by different body parts, and he's a friggin' monster. And she's been fighting him for centuries. You would know how to kill that thing, but no, she doesn't learn. Just continues to shoot him and just walk away and think he's gonna die. Whatever. Mike.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So you're telling me there's a chance? But I mean, his mission is about the. Now he did try to tell her about Flag,
Yes.
but couldn't get to it because he was getting shot. Now, he knows about true love. I mean, and so do I.
Whoa,
So like,
there she is.
there she is. But yeah, I mean, I want to see more of him. I need to see what he could do next. Just him coming back, just going, "My love, I brought you flowers," and it's just all dead.
So that's the thing. Like, I think like it's sad to say because she definitely had the most tragic backstory, but I think out of like everybody, like I would watch a show on just them except Nina. Like I could watch like a Weasel show.
Well, you don't
I
have to
could
worry about that.
Yeah, exactly. Whoops. I could definitely watch like a Bride show. I'd watch Dr. Phosphorus. Can we talk about like Dr. Phosphorus like melting that guy's like jaw through his neck?
Yeah.
Like
The
they
ways that they've
always
been
show
using his power is kind of like
dope.
how just how Legend of Korra was, how they just advanced the air, water, earth, like fire bending,
Definitely.
different ways of doing it. That's what it
Yeah.
reminded me of.
Yeah, they definitely got creative. Like I can kind of picture him in live action, but I'm like, man, I hope they don't like tone down his like brutality in live action.
Maybe. You never know. But we get to the part. The princess goes for a swim. That backyard's unnecessary. That whole big ass cliff of her diving, it's not necessary.
That's not nice. Someone had to build that. Somebody who has a job like me had to build that. Okay, it's not fun. Nobody wants to do it.
No.
Who mows it? How do you get a lawnmower up there? It's not realistic.
I mean, we're also talking about a kingdom that has guards have like jetpacks and everything that flies around. So I guess anything's possible, Mike. But she goes for a swim. They're trying to execute the plan. Expect the plan to go bad. Throw away the plan. You don't know that reference. Do you know that reference, Mike?
Not off the top of my head, but as soon as you say it, I'm gonna go, oh.
Captain Cold from the Flash series.
Oh, it's right. Good old Prison Break guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both guys. Captain Cold and Heatwave.
Heatwave. Oh my goodness. He was so good in that show. Wentworth Miller, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
I was so sad when he left.
Me too. But anyways, we're not talking about that.
Back on track.
Yeah. So
okay.
They're trying to think about the plan, what to do, and they realize, hey, Nina, you can go underwater. That's your territory. She won't expect it. Go kill her.
Dude, they give her like the best worst pep talk of like all time, where they're like, you're the biggest freak of us all. And like the bride's like kind of like trying to like pep her up and like gas her and get her like ready to do it. Dr. Foster's is like, just get it done. Just get it done. I want out of here.
Yeah. You can do this. And then she walks away. Did it seem like I cared?
And then
but we also get Flag waking up from a coma.
That's true.
Amanda Waller finds out that it was Clayface the entire time. And she tries to call the Creature Commandos to throw away the plan.
Yeah.
But
course, it's just a second too late
Was it
because
though? Oh yeah, I guess it was.
that's
Yeah.
when Princess What's Her Face sees
Good
Nina.
reflexes, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I think she just, as we saw, like she just kind of plays dopey and ditzy.
I don't think
She's a
dopey
piece
is
of.
the right word. I just think she tries to just act like, oh, she's an innocent little, princess. Just it's
She's not
rich,
a
and
true Disney princess.
no, she's not.
She tries to play Disney princess.
No, she's not.
And
And it kills Nina. And seeing, well, first the weasel was actually the
yeah,
one that kind of messed up the plan because he got everyone's attention because he
that's
thinks
right.
she looks like the little girl that he lost in his backstory.
Yeah. And Dr. Phosphorus again like grabs Weasel's mouth and gives him like a bit of like a Joker smile and like burns his lips. I was like, holy smokes, like
Yeah,
that
and
wasn't
he bit
necessary.
him,
Yeah, that's right.
and
Yeah.
he's still scarred.
Yeah. Poor Weasel.
Yeah. And she kills Nina, and the bride's face was
Yeah.
you knew she was going to be upset. She lost a friend. She lost a person that actually cared about her. The complete opposite of her. You know, saw the
Exactly. It
saw
was
saw the human side of her when she's outside. Unfortunately, a monster. Sorry, I'm sorry.
James Gunn. Why you gotta do it, man? Why you gotta kill her?
But I mean, let's be real honest. It's like, what was she gonna do anyways if she did survive?
Go out on girl dates or go out on like girls' nights with the bride and they could have fun and they could like get in a car and drive off a cliff like Thelma and Louise. It'd be great.
Meanwhile, girls just want to have fun, just blasting in the background.
Exactly. We could have a montage.
um,
But oh, you know what?
yeah,
Just to backtrack for a second, like, can we talk about like Nina and like when she was like in the wild and like the dad
wild.
like pushes
You mean the sewers?
yeah.
The wild. She wasn't like in Africa, right? Like she was
Nah,
in this.
she was in like did they say she was in like Star City or
I
Bloodhaven?
heard stars. I heard Star City in Bloodhaven. I don't know if it
Yeah.
was if she lived there or not.
Like I definitely don't want to be in Gotham sewers, that's for sure. Like
She'd be dead. Just dive into the water.
exactly. Like just the chemicals they flush down them toilets is not good.
No.
Ocean, where you at? But like he pushes through and like why does that cop shoot?
I don't know. I knew
Why?
he was gonna die, but it was just like, really? Come on. Like he
Yeah, that
was
was
literally just standing there talking to her. Why do you need to shoot at him? Maybe pistol whip or just pull him back.
yeah, dude,
Don't
like
shoot him to die.
tase him, bro.
Tase him something. Don't shoot him in cold blood.
I was like, no. Yeah, that was
No, oh no.
that was like a dog speaks. That was rough. Like I
That
can't
was
do
Old
that.
Yeller. He pulled an Old Yeller. Oh no.
Speaking of getting shot, so the bride kind of starts. She notices who Princess Lavanovich, whatever her name is,
But we
who she's
called it.
talking to, and it's what is it?
We called it.
Yeah, she's talking to
We never
Clayface.
trusted her. Yeah,
Nope.
we never trusted her.
The bride puts it all together, and she
She
says like, "And you killed my only friend."
she said, "I'm going to kill you, not because of this, not because I'm trying to save the world. I do not care about this world. It's the fact that you killed my only friend."
Kevin, I love you, dude. Thank you. I got notes and I can't even recite it. Okay. I got shorthand, crappy notes.
I mean, it's true.
It
Why care
is.
about a world that hasn't accepted you?
Mm-mm.
Just been so mean to all of you, and just for that, you get your only friend murdered because you're
Exactly.
trying to help the world that you hate because they can't accept you.
Yeah. So her plan's done. I guess we don't have to worry about like her taking over the world with Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Gorilla Grodd's gonna pop up eventually.
Eventually. Can we talk about how like this show like secretly like set up seeds for like Themyscira, and they were just like with Cersei and all that. It was just like such a quick thing that I thought was going to be a bigger thing, but like they just kind of were like, here it is, and we're moving on. Exactly.
We'll get into that in a second.
Oh yeah, I guess we got to talk about the series. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Then we get to the end.
Yes.
We get to the end. The bride's walking with the dude. I forget his name.
John Economos.
Walking with him. They get their own little section, little level, I guess. And then he goes, "We're gonna need you to lead this new team." You open up the door. There's the doc playing ping pong with. Don't know her name.
With the wings. I think I don't think that's Nocturna, but Nocturna is the only like vampire lady I can think of.
And then I don't know about the individual in the seat.
There was like a King Tut guy and
King Tut. Go to the other right, you see Weasel.
Yeah.
And then we see a big robot walk in, and it's GI robot getting an upgrade. He's a goddamn tank now.
Dude, like the only thing I can
robot's
compare,
back, baby.
Like, he looks like Groot when like what was it in the last Guardians movie, wasn't it? Where Groot had like all that big like It was nice seeing him like that.
And then
oh no.
And then
Dude,
we get what?
Someone's got to tell him that Nina's
dead. Nina. Oh
he
man.
He doesn't get to shoot Nazis with her.
But they kind of did though before he died. Whatever.
So anyway, who is in the other corner, Kev?
And in the other corner, it's King Shark.
It is
playing with blocks.
It's
making fun of Bride's hair.
Like it's like the obvious choice, but like I just didn't see it coming. Right. And like as soon as they showed him, I was like, that makes perfect sense. Do you know who played King Shark in the movie?
No idea.
Dude, you sitting down for this one?
I hope so.
Sylvester Stallone. Right? Just go back, watch clips, and you'll be like, oh my god, it is. I think they got Diedrich Baker to do it in this, which is another DC alum because he played Batman in Brave and the Bold and I believe in Lego Batman. So hopefully, like, I guess GI robot reporting for service, ma'am. Look at dumb haircut. No, it's not him in the cartoon, but in the movies it's Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah. So in like the Suicide Squad, IMDb that thing.
Way is a descendant wrong and deadly.
Does it talk? Book read. Wow. So smart, me. Enjoy books so much.
Right?
How the hell did I not know that? I've seen that movie. I knew he sounded familiar. I just couldn't put two and two together.
Yeah, but like, so like now every time like I see him, I think of like Rocky, like going like, going over the top. We gotta, you just gotta get up. It's not hard to get hit. It's about how many times you can get up. Exactly.
Oh, I'm so pissed off.
Yep. So Sylvester Stallone is now in two James Gunn superhero movie universes. Because wasn't he in Guardians 2?
No, he was in Guardians 3.
Was that what it was?
Yes. It was
Okay.
Gamora's new posse.
Gotcha. Yes. And then now he was King Shark. So
Well, James Gunn likes his people, individuals.
that's true.
So.
That's true. So it ended, Kev. It ended.
But
Until it didn't.
We got that credit scene. Frank is alive. He's healing his wounds. He's with the older lady that was watching the house. While he was gone.
And he's eating bird poop soup.
Yeah. Just a little funny. It kind of reminded me of the guard. Honestly, it's not. Yeah, can't speak because that's the Sylvester Stallone shit. Still getting in my brain. But it kind of reminded me of the Guardians 3 end credit scene with Star-Lord and his grandfather.
Yeah.
Just random, just them chilling, sitting around talking, and it just ends.
It's just enough to show you that he's around and kicking. Yeah. And we'll be in season 2, which was announced.
Yeah, I mean, season 2 was already announced. I think in the middle, I think after episode 3 or 4.
So, here's my question for you: do you think, especially with the way this kind of ended, do you think originally they were like, let's do 14 episodes, and they just kind of split it?
No.
To get season 2?
No.
Okay.
To me, all right. So let's just talk about the series as a whole.
Okay.
If I had to give it a scale from 1 to 10, I give it an 8.
That's about where I am.
8.5, 8 maybe. I very much enjoyed the series.
Mm-hmm.
I did. It's just two things for me. One, too short.
Yes.
And it felt like these episodes were rushed.
Yes.
Very much so. And 2, even though I did enjoy the backstories for each character and they made it very entertaining and enjoyable to watch, it was the same episode. It was the same
formula.
Plot.
Yeah.
It just felt repetitive, but I still enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that was my only 2 complaints.
I'm about the same. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go on a different grading scale, and I'm gonna give it a B+ A-, which is an 8.5. And I'm gonna
your
say
ABDs and your 152s.
So you made me lose my train of thought. You know how hard that is. So yeah, I would say it was definitely too short. And while I didn't mind the structure of the episodes, what I think stood out because it didn't happen enough is we didn't get the team enough.
No, that's what I was saying. It just felt rushed, and it just felt everything was just squished, and they had to get everything right in 20 minutes of screen time. And it just can't happen.
I wonder, probably the first episode or 2 was probably the only time we really got the 4 or 5 of them fighting together. 5 or 6.
Yeah. I mean, episode 2 was G.I. Robot, and he got destroyed. But didn't. He's back.
Yay. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was it had some attitude to it. It had some grit. It definitely had the James Gunn things that we all like, and it didn't feel like it was restrained. It didn't feel like he was pulling his punches at all, especially I think each episode had kind of it's dark moment where G.I. Robot, he goes and he's like, oh, this is a bunch of racist people or Nazis, and like that got dark. And then like
Damn dirty Nazis.
yeah, exactly. The weasel stuff with the kids, I was like, oh come on. And like so like
The bride and her background.
yeah, like oh my god, when like he killed like Dr. Frankenstein, holy smokes. And then like yeah, I think
And then
it
Nina.
definitely had like stuff you can dig into, and I appreciate that. It wasn't like cookie
Yeah.
cutter. It wasn't well, it was kind of cookie cutter, but it wasn't dumbed down. I don't think at all.
Yeah.
And it
I
had
don't
some
know.
pretty
It's
good
just-
music throughout. It had the Dresden Dolls, dude. The Dresden
Yeah.
Dolls. I was not expecting that.
I enjoyed the music. The music
Mm.
was it fit for all the scenes that they put in. And, you know,
Yeah.
it was very well done. It was just too short. It was just short for me. It just got a little repetitive.
Yeah, that's true.
But it wasn't bad enough for me to go, not watching it. It was still enjoyable to watch.
I think I would probably watch this again. As like background noise, and probably wouldn't get like super sucked into it, but like I think I would appreciate just watching it again. Whereas there's like parts of like the Penguin where I'm like, man, I don't want to watch that part again. But like this is a nice, clean, quick run.
Yeah.
Entertaining throughout. I think the only episode was it was like 6. Was it the False First episode or was it 5? That was like 20 minutes.
5.
Yeah, and like that was the only one where I was like, that's the only one where I was like, I kind of don't. It was the one where Clayface showed up. So 5.
No, it was 6.
Okay.
The doctor was 6 because they were on their way to the castle, and that's when he found the girl.
Yeah.
He met the little girl, and it reminded him of his child.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was the only episode like I had like a really big gripe with, but overall A-. I think I'm gonna lean towards A-. We had a Batman. We had Cornsweat Superman. There was cameos throughout. Like I was saying earlier, like they were just like, here's some Themyscira, here's some Central City, here's some Bloodhaven. Do you know where Bloodhaven is? Do you know what's big about Bloodhaven? That is the city Nightwing patrols. It is it is like the adjacent to Gotham City. It's not too far away. And he's like, I need to be my own hero in my own city. So he goes to Bloodhaven.
I gotta go my own way.
Exactly. Here I go again on my own. It's like, yeah, it's like this big mullet. Like, oh my God, Nightwing. Dick Grayson, come on, buddy.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I think they really like. I don't think the Easter eggs and stuff were like super in your face and like distracting. No. And I appreciate that. I hope that's kind of how it is going forward.
Yeah. We got that. We got Mortal Kombat Easter egg. You know.
That's true. I might have asked you, did you ever play Mortal Kombat versus DC?
No.
Do you remember that game? Oh,
I remember I never played it.
Yeah, I had it. I think I gameflied it and like kept it.
Oh my God, Gamefly.
Dude, at one point I was a 2 game a month dude.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember like, I had like a game for like maybe 2 weeks, and they asked us like, that my mom got an email saying, "Oh, are you enjoying this? Make sure you bring it back." I'm like, just for that, I want to bring it back now, you a-holes. I'm still enjoying the game. It's supposed to be. That's the whole point. Like, I get the game, I keep it as long as I want, and if I'm ready, I'll bring it back to you.
Right? Like now, like. You kids are so spoiled now. We had to wait for stuff in the mail. Now they have like game streaming services with like Game Pass. I'm like, what is this?
I used to walk to GameStop to buy games.
Yeah, dude. Me and my buddy Chris used to walk to Blockbuster every Friday. The Blockbuster right by Northeast Hospital. I got mugged one time. Well, no, that's another story because that was doing something else. That wasn't a Blockbuster night.
Anyway.
Overall,
Mike, What do you think this is gonna go?
I think it surprisingly turned James Gunn's directing stuff into a trilogy because we had the Suicide Squad, then we had Peacemaker, and then we had now Creature Commandos. I think this is going to lead into Peacemaker season 2. I think this is where we're going to see some of the live action versions of these characters.
I was gonna ask you when do you think we're gonna see them again, and like either on their show or live action?
I just kind of like put that together just now. I don't want to like. I tried to play it off, but it kind of hit me like an epiphany.
Hit me
but
like an epiphany.
it did. Speaking of epiphanies, like we were talking about Sweeney Todd earlier. Download Epiphany. That song's great. Steven Sondheim. Holy smokes. Yeah. I think we're gonna see some of these characters in Peacemaker season 2 because that show did really good, and I'm sure the budget got jacked up like real high. And
I just can't see it. Like for what? What do they need to be there for?
because it's Amanda Waller adjacent.
But it has nothing to do with them. They're gonna do something else.
Yeah. Did they say what their next mission was? I forget.
No,
Oh.
I don't think they did.
Okay, well maybe season 2 of Peacemaker will be like Amanda Waller versus Peacemaker because she's probably pissed that he outed her.
Maybe sends them
Yeah, maybe.
as a hit group.
Exactly.
Oof,
So
I feel bad for Peacemaker. John Cena, you better do the
exactly, dude. He
Speaking
better get
disappear.
eagly. So yeah, I think I was pleasantly surprised. It was kind of what I was expecting, but a little more. So
It's just because they were short.
it was.
It was just too short. It was. If you were gonna do 20 minutes an episode, do 10 episodes, not
Right.
7. That's just me.
What was your favorite fight in the whole series?
Oh my god. We really
I'm
didn't
gonna
get
put
much.
All right, I'm gonna put 2 up there. And they both involve Rick Flag. Oh no. All right, I got my top 3. It is Rick Flag versus Rick Flag and Frankenstein. And it is oh, I lost my other one. Oh, it's Rick Flag and Frankenstein. It is Rick Flag and Phosphorus, and then it is the Bride and Cersei in the first episode or 2. I thought that fight was super dope.
Yeah, those are probably my 2. The Flag and the Doc and Bride and the Witch.
I got to go back because I think you told me like
how you say her name again?
Like boils the water during
Would
that
you
fight.
say would you say that the original villain of the series was again? The Witch.
Cersei.
Cersei.
Yeah.
Cersei. Yeah. Brian Cersei. That's my favorite. Yeah. And yeah, look at Flag's fight with the Doc, and you see all the little like hints, like little details of the fight. He boils
really
up the
dope.
water and splashes it in his face.
Okay. And last question. What's your favorite cameo in this?
I mean, come on. Really? You're gonna ask me that?
Mine's not gonna be who you think it is.
Really?
Really?
Okay. Tell me. Go for it.
Scoob or Shaggy?
Yeah, I completely forgot about that one.
Like
Holy
seeing Batman's
shit.
dope, but knowing like Mystery Inc. is out there.
Knowing Shaggy is out there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you got me on that one. I was not expecting that. I completely forgot about that.
So
There
did
were
I,
So
till
much
just
other
now.
things that happened from that first episode to now. Wow.
Yeah, the show is dope. I wouldn't say highest recommendation, but definitely like a high recommendation. I think it's a good time if you're open to some animated violence and stuff.
If you were open to watch Guardians, you should do the same for this if you're a DC fan.
Definitely.
Because it's the start of the DCU.
Yeah.
The little details like the news channel, that's gonna be in Superman.
Yep.
You know, it's just the little details. You know, I mean, I think it's a good start. Wasn't a perfect start, but I think it's a good start.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now, what was your favorite joke or just favorite scene?
I think the only one that's really coming to mind as far as like favorite joke is Dr. Phosphorus covering for Rick Flag and the princess in the first episode or two when they're in there getting down to business. And
Oh,
Phosphorus is like, well, maybe he's a little more experienced.
That's longer than I thought.
You? What comes to mind?
Oh man, definitely Frank and Flag. Flag tells him hide, and he just goes, just hides behind a bird cage. And he always sees Flag go, "You really think that's a good hiding spot?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't care," and he just falls there behind the bed, like an angsty teen.
Exactly.
Like a kid. That's the funniest thing. Oh God. Yeah, that was my favorite part. Frank, I need a series of them two. Please, God, I don't care if
Oh,
it's
dude, I
anime or
hope they
live
show up
action.
like in like a post-credit scene in like Peacemaker together. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be so funny. Oh my God,
It's
Well,
over, bro. It's over.
man.
I had so much fun doing these with you, man. This was a great
Yeah, this
idea.
was
It was
fun.
nice.
This ain't the last time, but
Nah, we got to find something else to talk about.
Oh, we will. We always do.
Exactly.
Well, listen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like we said, if you want to watch this, go ahead. We think it's good. It's a good
Definitely.
start. Wasn't perfect, but it was a good start. If you are a DC fan, but you like Guardians of the Galaxy and Marvel, and you gave them a chance, give this show a chance and give the characters a chance.
Definitely.
I'm excited to what they do in the future with these guys. Mike, it was fun.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. They took a bunch of like F grade characters that really the only one I knew was Phosphorus.
Yeah.
And they made me fall in love and break my heart. That's thanks.
That's James Gunn's way. That's for damn sure.
So I think I'm gonna need to pop in like the Suicide Squad because I haven't watched it. I think I've only ever seen it twice, but
I've
just
only
to
seen it
see
once.
Weasel again.
Now I gotta go watch it to friggin' hear Sylvester Stallone's voice.
Exactly.
God, that's gonna bother me. God. But listen, thank you guys so much for watching. This is not gonna be the last time you see this dynamic duo talk about.
Ooh, I see what you did there. I see what you did.
So thank you guys so much for watching. If you stuck around, good for you. Thanks for watching. We have an Instagram. Make sure you guys go follow that.
Definitely.
Nerd Table Podcast. Mike's got his own TikTok and Instagram.
Dude, is TikTok ending? Is like TikTok done?
I hear that Trump is trying to save it, and then now I just saw like an hour ago that the people who made the app are gonna sell it, and Elon Musk is one of the options.
Okay. Look, I'm just like kind of like hitting my TikTok stride.
Yeah. Anyway, but yes, Not One Sense Boat. Make sure you guys go follow him. You got it, buddy. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Listen, thank you guys so much for watching. This year's gonna be a lot of fun, man. We're only in January. Let's go, man.
What were you just saying is a month away?
Captain America.
Exactly. Those are like my favorite types of Marvel movies. I can't wait.
And then next month we got Daredevil.
Exactly. Oh, dude, it just hit me like we're getting all this like street level stuff. We're getting Captain America, Daredevil, and then we got not quite Suicide Squad. We got Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. But then
look up, bro.
Look up.
Look up.
Listen,
Gonna
this is
be
going to
good
be a fun
stuff.
year. We hope you guys are going to follow along with us. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we'll see you next time.
Adios.